Hello friends, welcome back. It's a beautiful day once again. Thank you so much for your continuous viewership. I'm really impressed. I'm receiving so many calls saying that these videos are much helpful for them. And even if these videos are going to be helpful for one single individual, I surely would like to continue sharing my best of my knowledge and experience with people for transforming for their life for better. So our master topic is transformation, and our subtopic is, we've been covering various subtopics, and today's subtopic is very special for me. Why? Because this is just all about you and me. So you are 100% responsible for your life. It means to say, I am 100% responsible for my life. Are you ready to listen about it? Great. So there is a small story. There was a person who was searching for his lost keys, under the kind of street lamp. So there was a stranger passed by, and then he stopped and then asked what happened. He said, I'm searching for my keys, lost keys. So that stranger started helping him. I said, okay, I'll also keep searching. After searching for 30-40 minutes, he asked that, the person who lost the key. He said, where did you lose it? He says, I lost it about 1 kilometer away, where it's pitch dark there, but I'm trying it to find it out here, since a lot of light is here. So the moral of the story is, many a time we keep searching for our happiness and for our success outside the world. We don't search within ourselves. So when I talk about you are 100% responsible for your success, and I am responsible for my success. So it means to say that we first need to really see inside what are the things we need to really correct, how do we really improve. So if you keep doing certain things for many years, and if you are expecting different results to come, that is called as insanity. Are you understanding? So if you are, let's say that you are not doing exercise for many years, and you are putting on weight, you still expect you lose weight. It is not going to happen. You must really change your daily routine. And if you are making certain continuous losses in your business, and you are not really correcting yourself, your strategy or your selling skills or your organization structure, you are not correcting it, then it is surely you need to really make certain changes within your own process before you go out and then keep complaining about certain other people. Same way, if you are a job holder, if you are not getting a kind of better opportunities of your within the organization or outside the organization, it means to say that you have not really improved yourself. There are many things you need to really correct yourself. If you are a student, if you are not getting better scores, it means to say that you need to think back and then see what you need to really correct and then improve. So if you wanted to continue a similar set of lifestyle and continue the similar pattern of your thinking, and if you are expecting different results, that's not going to surely happen. Hope you are really aligning to what I'm trying to say. So let's talk about this in more in detail. So what happens, any good things or bad things happens? When good things happens, we start appreciating ourselves that I did it. When anything doesn't happen as per our favor, we keep blaming. Either we keep blaming our family members or our teachers or our colleagues or our bosses, or we may keep complaining about certain external factors. Is it really right? Not necessary, am I right? So you need to really, first thing is very critical and important is that we should stop blaming and stop complaining. So the difference between the blaming and complaining is, for example, a student who failed in a particular subject. He is simply blaming the teacher, saying that teacher did not teach me the topic well. Or vice versa, a student who is complaining that teacher is not teaching the subject well, it means to say that okay, he just he knows that there is a better way of getting a kind of learning possibility, maybe by changing a teacher immediately or going and talking to a teacher and then explaining that what difficulties he is facing, right? So without doing that, he keep complaining. It doesn't make any sense. So what is very critical is that a person who is really going through this challenge, he has to take action. He has to be bold enough. He has to be open enough. He has to be confident enough to go and talk to a particular person, a particular situation, to try to face this particular situation and ensure that he share his opinion and share his feeling to correct the situation immediately, instead of waiting for his end results to come or end results to become negative. So today, let's assume that if any changes are happening within my particular personal life, I am completely responsible. I must own everything what happens in my life. I am responsible. It is not anyone else. It is not my wife, it is not my children, it is not my parents, it is not my boss, it is not my colleagues, it is not my client, it is not my partners, it is not others. It is about me. So how it happens? So first is that if any result speaks. Whatever the results you expected results is not coming, that result speaks. Like what activities which I have not performed well and how I should really improve upon that. So in the same way, let's also talk about some more things in detail. You have control of only few things. One is that what you think in your mind, what do you visualize, and what do you speak. That is your action, right? Or what action you take. So these 3 or 4 things only you have a control. And one more thing what you can really have is that when any particular activity happens, your response, what kind of response you give, that you have a control. You don't have control on anything else beyond this. So once you really start learning how do you respond to a particular situation, how do you respond to a particular activity, your results will become according to your response. If you react or respond positively, your results becomes positive. The moment you respond negatively, your results becomes negative. So I'll simply take an example. Let's assume that maybe a kind of your child, or your child keeps scoring little lesser marks. Are you really overlooking it, or are you considering it as a signal and then trying to help him or her in improving the results? Let's say your health, you are getting a frequent health challenges. Are you taking it as a kind of more like a kind of indications and then trying to really correct and improve your health, or you are neglecting it? So what happens that you keep getting a lot of signals in your life regularly, either from the external sources or within kind of internal sources, or you may get some kind of feelings, like you may get a kind of some kind of sensible feeling, like saying that okay, this is something is going to happen, this might happen. So when those kind of feelings are coming, means there are some signals you are getting. When those signals are coming, are you really putting a kind of action plan to work on it, or you are neglecting it? That's something you really need to look at it. And one more thing is that don't be kind to yourself. You must try to be very, very pushy to yourself. What I mean to say is that when you feel something to really take action, you need to treat that, you need to take action with a kind of proper plan, proper kind of systematic way, and ensure that you really push yourself to take action. And don't be afraid of asking, the other person, if you are really uncomfortable about a particular situation, either with your teacher, with your colleagues, or with your family members, or with your employee, or with your kind of employer, or whatever the way. If you think there is something is not going right, it's very, very important that you call them and then talk to them and then take a kind of action, and then really explain them, and then get convinced with what's happening around, instead of really blaming them in the future stage. So stop blaming others, stop complaining about others. Take a responsibility, and then I'm sure once you take a responsibility of yourself, you will start seeing a fabulous results, and then you will transform your life to the exponentially well. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, please do not hesitate to press like button and share this video, and you can actually go and give any of your suggestions what you feel, and I'm more than happy to share my views on your suggestions. Thank you. Take care.